Mondo's got some insane aim. Whips all of his wingman. Listen, his R9 aim is nuts. What up, Birches? It's your boy Nickster, aka Senseister. Today I'm bringing you a VOD review video from the man, the myth, the legend himself, an absolute god and hilarious man, Out Mondo. Personally, he's my favorite crazy raccoon player. Super dank, super dope, super funny, and he's super good. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, watch all the way through, follow me on Twitter, and yeah, let's get into it. If you guys don't know, in VOD review videos, what I normally do is that I watch it once, take my first impression notes, and then when I record and show this to you guys, I'm basically reading my first impression notes because I don't want to give you anything with the power of hindsight. I think that's cheating. It makes me look cooler than I actually am. Ah! I just hit my nose. Ow! Alright, there's loot in the bottom. Look at that. Something really pog here is how when the Gibby runs away, when Mondo goes to help the Gibby out, the Gibby doesn't keep dipping. They're running away from the enemies, but they don't keep running. They turn around and they help fight with Mondo. If your teammates coming to help you, even if you're in a rough spot, turn around and help their asses. If they are running into a 1v2 just to save your ass and they go down when you could have been there to help them, it's pretty scummy. That's all I'm saying. It's worth putting up the fight and trying. And we got the other squad. Nice. Open the door at the right time. Gotta be careful of that wingman. It can open doors. Absolutely fried that poor dude. One in the corner in case they wrap around or they walk around. Looks like that's a different dude. That seer was unable to move. That seer had no idea that there was only two people there. Even if the seer somehow knew that Mondo and his teammate were pushing, he probably still would have stayed there and not left because he has no idea where the third is. And if he walks out, there's a good chance that there could be somebody holding that angle and just absolutely beam him because he's super low. Another ping. Looks like somebody landed on one of the either outskirts compounds and is going into a third party. He went flying, dude. Holy shit. Alright, his team's fully backed off because they need to heal. They are in a rough spot if they stay in there because there's two angles that they could be looked at. And even though Mondo's trying to hold one angle, there's still the whole other right side that somebody could walk up on and basically beam him for free. And his teammates can't cover him because they need to heal. So they all back off. They need to heal, so it is Mondo's job now to cover their backs and not let anybody push up. So it looks like the other team ran away. That's my assumption based off of this transition. They hard dipped, and I'm assuming that's them over there. They're fighting. It looks like they're fighting somebody in the compound over there. Yep, they're still fighting over there on the left. So you gotta be careful. It's really easy to get third party from those guys. But if you get it over fast enough, it should be fine, right? Seer ult. Very powerful ult. Nice. There's too much going on. He's sitting in a therm. Besides the dip, because that shit's just not worth it, bro. There's just too much happening in there. I don't know if he was being shot at by the team or they were getting run up by a third party, but regrouping is a good idea when you're just in the midst of that much chaos. 1000%. No question. There was a scan. All right, that's the thing you do as a bloodline. If you get scanned, you scan back immediately, okay? They're Val Golting. I'm assuming that my assumption was that there was another team over there. For most likely the team from that was fighting over in that compound to the north, I believe. His like map rotates with him and it's like really throwing me off. I don't know which way is which. Yep, there's a third party. To me, that's the only logical reason why the other enemy team would run. So to me, it looks like their strategy is kill these guys fast and then deal with the team behind them. They're very aggressive. This is back when Masters lobbies are playthings. Yeah, so that team moved to that compound over there. That team tried third partying is the ones in the choke right now. Right now, they're in between two teams. Looks like they're moving to avoid that pinch. Really quickly, one thing that I noticed throughout this game, and I want you guys to pay attention throughout the rest of it as well. Look at how well the Gibby plays around Mondo. Mondo kind of like acts like as like an entry frag throughout this game, and especially through the latter half of this game. And you're gonna see the Gibby sticking to him like glue, basically. Gibbies should always be like the second one in there. That way they can use their abilities to cover the entry frag that they have. Yeah, a lot of noise. If the ring is coming this way, then there is a chance that a lot of teams are rotating this way as well. So it's going to be very easy to hear people. This building's going to be a lot easier to hold, I think. There's a lot less entry points. It's good. They can just sit in here. They can just sit in here and wait for the other guys to fight. Like, it's shit's none of their business. They can definitely poke, though, and do some damage and really annoy these guys. Really important how they kind of were able to tell when the fights were winning down. They were listening for things like knocks and damage and stuff like that. They really jumped in there to take the KP that otherwise would have not been theirs, and they went in to make sure that this was done fast and nobody was revived. Up in that scan, you know where they are. Classic Bloodhound. Like, there's just so many times where like the entry kill is them focusing the same guy and being so on each other, so stuck to each other, that they can do so much damage to somebody in so little time. The entry kill is always just so lightning fast. Team up on rock, team inside building. That's the information we have right now. Oh, they're fighting inside the building. That means there's 3 teams, 2 inside building, 1 on rock. Rock's team's pushing up though. Hop the heady on him. Hop the heady sounds very sexual. Pushing in, he wants the kills. He doesn't want anybody else to get it. Very aggressive. Look at that. Look, remember what I was saying earlier? Mondo jumps in there. His whole team is practically on there. They're all just reading each other's minds. I mean, probably not. I mean, they're probably communicating, but I don't speak Korean, so I don't freaking know. But look how quick. Entry damage. Look how fast that dome comes. That way he can like have some time to recover if needed. The way that Gibby's playing is so good. This has actually helped me learn a lot about playing Gibby, because I've only started recently playing him. Look. His entire team jumped down. His entire team jumped down to finish the seer. Why? What do you think their logic is in their entire team jumping down? Well, logic is probably, my guess, it's better if they're all together, even if they're to their disadvantage, because at least they can fight as a team. So if only one person drops, sure, they get the knock or whatever, 2 are up. The one person down below is still going to be very vulnerable, going to be a lot easier to single out. So if something happens to the teammate that's down below, even though the teammates on top are covering, it can still very well turn into a 3v2, which they don't want. Alright, they're chilling here. Personally, this is me. I would Valcolt out, but they don't seem like they want to do that because well, it's only ring 2, and yeah, they're pushing. They're very confident in their abilities as a team. They know they're better than everybody in this lobby. Yeah. They know they're better, so they can do things that people normally wouldn't. Well, I think that if there was like a very high skilled lobby, then they probably would have Valcolted out. And they're charge rifling. Yeah, they're probably staying there. And they probably have not gone anywhere. And look at that. Look at that. Pops a heady on him, and then boom. And boom, the other teammates are going to the same guy, and they just absolutely destroy him, dude. Drop away from the arc star, understandable. It's worth expending the fight in order for you to survive. Look at that bubble. This guy really is a good Gibby. Blocks it. Not only does it block the arc star, but obviously it blocks the doorway off a little bit, and it gives you cover to play outside of the doorway as well. Look, it was very intentionally placed. Very smart bubble. Look how much it like blocks. Look how much cover. The cover to work with right here. If they're able to push inside, then they can use this inside the building. Really, really good using the top of this dome like this. I think I'm learning a lot more from the Gibby than I am from Mondo, no offense. No offense, Mondo, I love you. Mondo's got some insane aim.
Mondo's got some insane aim.
Whips all of his wingman. Listen, his R9 aim is nuts. Might have jinxed it. Not gonna lie. Might have jinxed it. My bad. If Mondo ever acknowledged me, I would die. Sight. They call me Libster. Diester, because I live. Nobody inside. Very good. Very good scam. Because if you're going to commit to a fight outside, which was that too hindsighty? But at the same time, based off the way they've been playing this whole game, you know, they hear a fight right over here. It makes sense that they're going to go for it, right? Just based off the whole thing. If you are going to engage in a fight, you would definitely want to scan your behind and make sure your behind's clear. Look, his aim is nuts with that thing. God, look how fast his teammates just jumped on them and responded to his needs, bro. Holy shit. In sync. Is it like a band's name or something like that? Yo, this is a nasty spot for some free damage. Unfortunately, they don't have bubble that they can drop, but still. Already knocked one, dude. The other two teammates worked pretty hard. Knocked the other one. These guys are just mowing through the lobby. Somebody entry fags, and this other person always just picks up the kill. It's actually nuts. We got teammates sitting down here in ring. They're gonna have to come into circle. They're chilling. They can't aggress. They've been very aggro. But they don't need to. Dome. They still want to loot. Looks like they can absolutely take their time, or maybe they're healing. Yeah, no, they're healing. Definitely want to cover your Gibby as he walks up. He's going to be pretty exposed as he's going up. Yeah, there he is right now. Scanning behind, making sure where the other team is. If there was a full team, they would at least be doing poke or something. In my head, I'm thinking, okay, it's still possible, but it seems unlikely because we're making a lot of noise and they're kind of just sitting over there not doing anything. Unless they're just waiting for Nox before they come out from their hiding spot. If it is a 3-man team. Spoiler, it's not. But I guess that is a possibility. And he's just doing things, bro. He's just doing things. Just doing things. What was the entry damage here? Look, that Horizon went up. That Horizon just threw. I would say. They didn't have a Gibby. They weren't able to bubble forward and then short of take that as a 3v3 dome fight. So, I don't think they had a Gibby. They would have thrown bubble. Yeah. I love this Gibby. This Gibby's really good. Clearly seems like a pro player or like really good commentator. Finish off the rat. Yeah, basically dropped a 3K. I think he could have easily dropped a 20 bomb if he had just gotten the last hits on a few guys. My God, my warlord that I worship. Huge fan. The dude's absolutely insane. Definitely recommend you guys check him out. Links in the description down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. And if you made it all the way through the video, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Bye.